Hello again, it's another year of Shark Week. My name's Shalyah and I do this for fun. I bought a new backdrop, isn't that neat? And a new shirt. Just FYI, I'm in a room full of kitties. As I'm filming this, my feet are surrounded by kitty cats. So stay tuned for kitties. Shark Week, night one, party time, excellent. It's celebrity night on Shark Week. Ugh. I freaking hate celebrity night on Shark Week, which I understand is ridiculous because like my dream is to like get to do one of those dumb shows where they're like, we didn't learn anything about sharks, but look, we all improvise half-ass jokes. But like, I know I want that for me, but I don't want to have to watch it ever. And that's what Sunday nights of Shark Week are all about. I was pleasantly surprised when we got a Shark Week version of Expedition Unknown. I don't know if you've ever seen Expedition Unknown, but it's Josh Gates, who is just like a Ren Fair version of Indiana Jones, and I love him to death. And he goes around and tries to like solve unsolvable mysteries. So it's like River Monsters, but where there's no chance of him proving anything, and I love it because every episode ends with like, well, we did our best. Isn't that what it's all about? The journey and trying. Megalodons. We know they're real. There's no mystery to solve there. We've got the big old teeth. But apparently, when they died off, there was no like extinction level event to justify it. So this show was about trying to figure out why they died off. They went to Baja, which right off the bat, I love the travel that gets justified with Shark Week. Mwah! Baja, and then they went to like South Africa. That's honestly, it's probably why I'm so into Shark Week and like want to be part of it, is because I'm like, can you just send me everywhere that sharks live? Because those are all the prettiest places. So they called like survival in the ocean a sort of like deep sea Game of Thrones, which I'm all into, big Game of Thrones fan. But then immediately I'm like, well, where's Shark Cersei? Is she in love with Shark Jamie? Did they push Shark Bran out a window? What do you call a window under a sea? Did they throw him up? My new rule for Shark Week this year is if somebody says big female, you have to drink. I don't care what you're drinking. It can be liquor, it can be human blood, it can be blubber in a smoothie, but you have to drink because they love saying big females on Shark Week. So the running theory of this show was like, oh, maybe megalodons went extinct because there were smaller sharks that were out fishing megalodons because they weren't as agile. And so as soon as they said that, they start being like, well, perhaps it was the bull. And before they can even finish, I'm like, no, it's great whites. It's going to be great whites. It's always going to be the answer. They're like the apex predator that exists. Like, it's going to be great whites. So I had a great time on the journey getting there. But yes, they agreed it was probably great whites. Because duh. I don't think megalodons are going to go extinct because of like a nurse shark. Like, why are we looking at other options? It's going to be the great white. Do you want to see a cat? Do you guys want to see a cat? Hi. Oh, it ran away. No cat for you. So they started in Baja and then they're like, well, we might have to go somewhere else to find megalodon teeth. Somewhere unexpected. And I'm like, the desert? And they're like, the desert. And I'm like, I know too much about sharks. I watched this programming too often. But yes, they went to the desert. So Josh Gates goes to the desert and meets up with a paleontologist, and it's just like a storm of nerd energy, just male nerds being together. Ugh, and these little nerds, they got so sunburned. Oh, bless them. Bless their little pale hearts. Their hats did nothing. Fun fact I learned from this, you can tell if something is fossilized by licking it. I want more of that at the beginning of Jurassic Park. Like scaring the kid with the raptor claw and then being like... So first appearance this year of Tristan Guttridge. He's there helping out. He's always there helping out. Tristan's got the in on the good trips. Obviously the great whites can jump. They go to Seal Island. Yay. Favorite. Love it. We got a cool lady scientist, which I always love. Allison Towner? Allison? Did I get your name right? So they did a fun test with teeth, with a megalodon tooth and a fresh shark tooth straight from the mouth of a great white that attacked their fake seal, and they cut steaks with them. And obviously the brand new tooth was much better than the 3 million year old tooth. And they're like, see, it cuts better. And I'm like, okay, sure. But it's 3 million years old versus literally like still had blood on it, popped out. I just found something in my pocket. Is it a tooth? Top to bottom, Expedition Unknown, Megalodon, loved it. So glad that was how we started Shark Week. A+ from old Shalyah. The second show of the night was a 2-hour-long improv jam. Anyway, it's Rob Riggle and his friends and blah, 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 blah. No sharks, just male comedians working without a script. Their whole mission was to go tag a tiger shark named Zoe, and I was like, say big female, say big female, and nobody ever said big female, so it was a waste of a perfectly good opportunity. But Paul de Gelder showed up. He's so dreamy. What's up, Paul? He's so cute. He's back. He'll always be back. Paul de Gelder will always be back. All these guys seemed to think it was very funny to be absolutely terrible at what they were doing. And I'm like, has anyone taken a UCB class? Rob Riggle? Come on. For the most part, I have improv notes for this special. Less than shark, just improv. My shark note is please don't chum the waters just because you feel like it. That's a big shark note. But the improv, whoo boy, I'm not passing any of these men to the next class. Okay, so I feel obligated to try to show you the kitties, but they're asleep. Maybe tomorrow. This is your motivation to watch tomorrow, is I'm filming in a room full of kitties. Yeah, I can't distract.